Hi, this is my video on the Tekcam 37-inch extendable selfie stick with mini tripod stand. That is long, so I'm just gonna call it Tekcam. Now, I bought this pack here from Amazon UK for £13.59. Now, when you buy this, it comes in just a plastic bag. That's all it comes in. So as you can see, this is a very cheap selfie stick pack to get you up and running and something to take on holiday just for your shots. So this is what you get in the pack. I'll start from the bottom and work up. You get a GoPro tripod mount here, which connects onto obviously this mount here. So you get one of them. You get a thumb screw. Now these are both plastic. Obviously the screw thread is metal, so you get that with it. You get a phone mount, which is made out of plastic. It has a 1/4 inch thread on the back and a 1/4 inch female screw thread on the bottom. There's no cold shoe mount. We have rubber on either side of this clamp, and it is a squeezy spring loaded clamp, so you get that. You get these metal tripod legs, and there's a bit of weight on there, so they're quite fairly good tripod legs, but you get one of them with obviously a 1/4 inch thread there, and it's made out of all metal, so you get one of them. And we come to the selfie stick itself. So I'll start off with the bottom of the selfie stick and then work up to the top. We have this small nylon lanyard with no wrist adjustment on there. At the bottom of the selfie stick, we have a female 1/4 inch thread, obviously to place the tripod legs on. We have this foam grip handle, which is made of a thick foam. We have the selfie stick itself, which body is out of aluminium. A little sticker up here to tell you how to lock each section into place, and this is a straightforward like car aerial and then twist to lock into place. And then at the top we have a mount, GoPro mount here, which is made out of plastic with a nut which is glued on, enclosed glued on nut. Now this is how the Tekcam 37-inch selfie stick looks like when it's fully outstretched. The Tekcam claims that from the bottom of the selfie stick to actually the mount here, they don't count the phone mount at the top, they just count where the GoPro tripod mount is here. They count it at 37 inches in length, but I do not go by that because obviously you lose inches off the mount at the top and off the bottom with the handle, and I always go by the actual extension length of the actual stem, and between these 2 points it is 30 inches it extends out to. Now I'm going to do the shake test on this to see if it wobbles. Well, it should be the wobble test. And I have to say there is a bit of wobble from the center here, and I think what it is because this uses a twist lock motion. When shaken too much, it begins to loosen, especially from this middle point here. So if you're not going to be in a rough and tumble situation with this, it's all right as it is, as a 37-inch, well, they claim it as a 37-inch selfie stick. Now this stem is made out of aluminium and it has a double seam, one at the front and one at the back. Now the seams of this selfie stick don't run in order as a straight line. A matter of fact, because it opens out into 4 sections, each seam on each section, one is facing front and one is facing to the back, and the next one is from side to side. The next one is at an angle, and the last one is from front to back. So it doesn't run exactly, but it has 2 seams to give it added strength. The thing what Tekcam has done with this is where each section meets, these collars, these plastic collars are in white. It would have looked better if they were in the same color as the stem itself, in this matte black. It would have looked much better. As I stated to you before, it uses a twist lock motion, so it's like an old-fashioned car aerial. You pull it out and then you twist lock each section to lock it into place, and that's what this sticker is here for. You can remove the sticker if you wish, but that's what that sticker is basically telling you, how to lock each section. The next thing I noticed with this is the mount at the top here. Now this mount cannot be taken off. You can disassemble the top here. You can remove the thumb screw and you can remove this 1/4 inch mount here. That's no problem. But the actual mount system here, you cannot remove. It is actually glued on to the selfie stick itself, which is a shame because this is made out of plastic, and once this breaks, the entire selfie stick is useless. As for the phone mount at the top here, the phone mount is made of a plastic, and I have to say the phone mount does feel cheap. It's quite good in one respect, because of the springs that they got in there. It's a nice grabby phone mount, but it does feel cheap to the hand. I do like how they give you this female 1/4 inch thread on there on the back, so you can have to mount a cold shoot and put a light on there, but it may come into your picture when you're using your camera. Depends what shot you're using. That light or even microphone you place there may come into shot, so bear that in mind. It would have been better if they placed a cold shoe mount or that 1/4 inch thread on the top. It would have been much better, but that's how it is. The mount can take small phones such as this SE, so your mini phones, small iPhones, up to your large phones like your XRs and your Pluses and your Notes can fit onto this mount. But I suggest if you buy this, factoring some extra money to buy a decent phone mount. And because you've got this GoPro style mount at the top, which I said already that is fixed to the selfie stick, you can place your action cameras on there, such as GoPros or any other action camera that comes with a case with the GoPro style fingers on there, you can place on there. Now if you've got a point and shoot camera or a Yi camera, you can just use the mount here and just place the mount on there on top here, because it has a 1/4 inch thread. Now this is how the Tekcam cam looks when it's fully extended out with its tripod legs. Now I have to say that base of this, the footprint that the tripod legs leave out, is a little bit bigger than my hand, so the stance of this is okay. Now as for being on an outside, using this for outside, it is quite all right for outside because of the weight of the legs. They may not look it on the video that they weigh much, but because of this base at the top of the leg, well, the top of the legs here, this is quite a thick base and it's got quite some weight to it. So in a breeze, this will be all right. If it's stronger than a breeze, obviously it's going to topple over, so beware of that. I always say, try and tether it to something like a pole or a chair leg or whatever, if it's a stronger breeze and you have to extend it. But if you don't have to extend it to such a length, keep it at halfway and you'd be all right with these legs. They spread out quite a bit and it seems to sit quite low to the ground when the legs are spread out. So for outside use, this is quite good. For indoor use, it's excellent. Even on this floor, being this close to it and moving up and down, there's no wobble to it. So even with your larger phones on there, you should be okay. And if you've got an action camera on there, then it's no problem. Now we come to the part of my video where I give my 2 pence worth on the Tekcam 37-inch selfie stick. The first negative has to be with the GoPro style mount at the top of this selfie stick. It's non-removable, you cannot remove it, which is a shame, because if it can be removed, what they should have done was, if it can be removed, they should have put just a 1/4 inch thread in there, which would make the longevity of this be okay. So, but because they've left this with a plastic mount on there, once this is broken, it's then useless. Another negative has to be with this phone mount on top. I like how they provided you with a phone mount, but with its squeaky springs in there, and how it's built, it is built very cheap. I don't like how they put this 1/4 inch thread on the back there, because even if you do put a cold shoe mount on there, you have to be aware that anything you put on that cold shoe mount, like a light or a microphone, may show up in your actual video or photograph. So beware of that. I don't like that. That would have been better if it was placed on top. Another negative has to be with the colors of this selfie stick, how they made them white instead of making them black. But this to me could be, probably if they were made black, could be a cost issue and probably bumped up the price of this selfie stick kit. And the very last negative has to be with this handle. Now it is made out of this foam spongy material, and the reason why I say it's a negative is, if you got sweaty palms or sweaty palms, this is going to absorb the sweat, and after a while this will start to smell of BO. So do not be surprised if this starts to smell, so be aware of that. And now for the positives of this selfie stick. And the first positive has to be with the legs. Now I know I mentioned its footprint is slightly bigger than my hand, but the weight of this tripod, because of the weights here, it seems to be it plants itself quite firm on the ground, and especially for its height. So that a plus will have to go for this tripod. The only little thing that could have went into the negative really is that the legs could have been a little bit longer, but because the thing is all metal and you got this nice weight at the top, I have to place this in the positive. Another positive has to be its price, considering that you're getting a phone mount, a 1/4 inch screw thread adapter on there, a thumb screw, all of this, and the tripod, sorry for case I missed that. You're getting all of that for under £14, and the selfie stick is not too bad as a selfie stick. All of this is quite worth it. I think it's just quite good, and it's quite good value for what it is. Another positive has to be this 1/4 inch thread adapter on the top here. Now because you've got this, you can able to put point and shoot cameras on there. I'm not going to ask, can mirrorless cameras go on there? I think with this you can put a mirrorless camera on this. Because my present camera is the Sony ZV-1, it's smaller than a mirrorless camera. But a mirrorless camera could go on there, but I personally wouldn't have it fully stretched out, extended out. I would have it about just halfway, or just a bit over halfway when you put a mirrorless camera. Now for DLSR cameras, hope I got that right. If you are going to put one on here, I suggest just have it at 2 lengths, but which is basically just 2 sections, like so, and just keep it like that, at that length, if you're going to put a DLSR camera on there. And I wouldn't extend it out, because really, this is not really meant for cameras like that as such. Now this is my conclusion of the Tekcam 37-inch selfie stick. Now, if you're looking for an overall group of items with a selfie stick, tripod legs, phone mount, 1/4 inch screw adapter and a thumb screw, if you're looking for something like that, this is good value for money for what it is. Especially if you're going to go on holiday and you just want to bring something that's cheap, but it has all this stuff included in it. this is quite good, because even if you forget it out there or abroad or on your holiday, even if it's a domestic holiday and you forget these items, you're not losing out on money too much. It's under £14 in the UK. So this is just a good bundle of items. Now, if you happen to have the Tekcam 37-inch selfie stick, please leave a comment down in the comment section below what you think about it or your thoughts about it, because obviously your opinions are different to my opinions. Thanks for watching the video. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumbs down. I perfectly understand my videos can be long, but I like to go into detail to save you the trouble of when you buy the product, you know what to expect. So that's why my videos are long. Please subscribe to the channel and I'll see you next time.